Hi everyone, this is Jessica Canty. I am your life and career strategist. I'm here to have another conversation with you all today. Today's lunchtime lingo is to have a conversation about how to prevent the signs of aging. So I'm excited to interview my guest and I'm going to bring her in so we could talk a little bit about her wonderful skincare line. Welcome you all. Thank you all for joining us. One of the things we know about skincare is that stress can begin to show the signs of aging on our face and in our body. So our guest today is going to talk to us a little bit about how do we combat the signs of stress that comes from environmental stressors, that comes from the stress of being on quarantine, the stress of having to telework, all these additional stresses that our bodies weren't accustomed to just 2 months ago. So we want to be able to talk with her today about how her skincare line can help us to combat those signs of stress. And so I'm so happy that you are here today. Let's see if we can patch in our guest so she could begin to chat with us. Okay, you all hang in there just a moment because this young lady has a wonderful skincare line, and when you see her skin, you will see that in fact she does have results with the different products that she has created, and she's got a new program that I'm hoping that she'll share all the dish with us about. Hi, Zach. I see that you have sent a request to join our live video. Why don't you hit me up in the comment section and tell me what it is you want to chat about? Because we have a guest that's joining us momentarily. So we want to reserve that spot for her. But we're so happy that you are here. We're going to be adding, hi, is that Zachary? I would love to hear your comments. Right now, what we're doing is we're waiting for our guest. So I have to reserve that space for her. But if you have any questions about combating the signs of aging or about your career, there she is. Verti Skincare, there she is. Let's go ahead and help her join in. Let's see. Okay, Zachary, if you want to do a video call with me, that's perfectly fine. You can go over to my page, Jessica Canty, or you can email me at jessicacanty@jessicacanty.com, where we talk about how to get you from an unfulfilling job to your dream career. Bethany, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here. Can you see me?
No, I can't. I want to see your beautiful face. I was just talking about how when people see your face, they're going to know that your line and your products work. So we have got to see that gorgeous smile of yours.
Let me see. I wonder. I'm trying to do this from my front camera. Hold on just a second. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like it's using my back. Oh, sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
It is okay. We can wait because we are excited about you telling us how we can prevent these signs of aging, the distress that we're experiencing.
Okay. Let me. Oh, I guess this is the first time I have ever done this. Okay. And I cannot see if I am in the frame.
You are. You are.
Okay.
You are glowing right now.
Oh,
absolutely. All right. Turn it to there you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay, is that good? I can't see myself, so.
We can see you, and you look absolutely gorgeous, okay?
Okay.
Now we have, hold on 1 second, I want to just comment on this particular person. Zach, awesome that you want a job. I am a life and career strategist, so head over to my page, Jessica Canty, or email me your resume at jessicacanty@jessicacanty.com, and I'll send you information about how we can get started to work with each other. So there's a little bit of an echo. I'm going to turn mine down. Or is that on your end, Bethany? Are you hearing that?
You know what? I am not sure. Let's see if I can turn this down without moving it a whole bunch.
Okay.
So sorry, but this is Jessica. No, this is the first time that I've joined another Instagram Live. So I'm a complete newbie. So apologies for the technical difficulties.
This is a judgment-free zone, and you are in a wonderful community of people who care, and they just want to know what you got to share. So it's okay if we have some technical, because we've had calls come in, it dropped before, but we know that technology can be kind of flighty anyway. Even if it's user error, it can be kind of flighty. All right, you all. So I want to start off this conversation as I traditionally do. I like to brag about my guests. And so I want to brag about this gorgeous face that's smiling back at you. Her name is Bethany. And not only is she a CEO and a mogul, not only is she dabbling in different business arenas, but she truly cares about her clients. And she truly believes in the products that she sells. I wasn't saying it lightly, but look at her skin that is glowing. So, sometimes you have some celebrities that promote products and they may have got surgery behind the scenes. But now we know that there's a product that actually works and their CEO believes in the product. So Bethany and I have met because we're both in the same business mastermind. And week after week, I've gotten to know the wonderful work that she's done. And I just really believed that this was a great place to talk to you all about how do we take care of our skin. Welcome you all. Come on in. Because right now, as a global community, we're experiencing a pandemic. And unfortunately, that causes a lot of stress for us. And we will see some of those signs of stress and aging show up in the way our body feels, perhaps in our sleep patterns, perhaps in the way we eat. But one of the very first places we see it is on our face. So if you're seeing because you get the bags because you're not sleeping well, maybe the stress line's here. And so that's why I was so excited about having a conversation with Bethany today and introduce all the wonderful things that she has for you if you are wanting to combat those signs of aging. We're getting love already over here, Bethany. So I'm gonna mute myself for a moment because I want you to introduce yourself to the community and then we'll jump right into our conversation. So take it away, beautiful.
Sure. Well, thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. And Jessica's right. I do really stand behind these products. I will be 50 in December. And I have not had a mini facelift or anything like that. It strictly is from the products. And the way that I began on this journey was that, I started making skincare products when I was a child with my grandmother. And that was just our thing. But it just really ignited my fascination with skincare ingredients. I wanted to learn what worked, why it worked, how it worked, all of that. And this was way pre-internet, right? So, because again, I'm going to be 50 this year. So I really researched ingredients from a young age all the way through adulthood so that I understood them and could be an informed consumer myself. And when I reached my mid-30s, something really strange happened. And I say strange because I wasn't prepared for it. But it's something that really affects a lot of women that I talk to. And it's that time in your mid to late 30s where your skin changes like that. It's all of a sudden you have those first real wrinkles. You have dark spots and hyperpigmentation that seem to appear overnight that you might not have had before. You have breakouts, whereas you may not have even been breakout prone before, or maybe haven't broken out in years. And all of a sudden, that's manifest all over your skin. And that's what happened to me. It's like my skin went from being fine to just being a hot mess. It's seemingly overnight. And because I knew what ingredients to use, I looked for those ingredients specifically in the products that I selected for myself. But I was layering 4 to 5 products every morning and night, Jessica, and I wasn't seeing any change in my skin.
Wow.
So I was really frustrated. I was really upset. And I finally, out of that frustration, took matters into my own hands and made a homemade cream for myself. And after 1 week of using that homemade cream, I literally had complete strangers stop me on the street to ask me what I was using because my skin glowed. Like total strangers noticed my skin glowing. And that's when I realized that this was something that I was called to serve. That's what my realization was, called to serve and share this with others. And so that's how Verterra began. And now that homemade cream is actually our best-selling product, and it's patented. It's our Dramatic Transformation Cream SPF 18. Oh, wow. So that's how I began on this journey. And it really is from a place of true authenticity because there's a lot of smoke and mirrors in the beauty industry. Sometimes there will be, that a lot of hype around one particular star ingredient. And, it's not just about one particular star ingredient. It's really about the right active ingredients at the right level, surrounded by supporting ingredients that really help to maximize that synergy. And that's why my whole position with Verterra is that you see visible results in 72 hours. So Verterra is Latin, it means to turn, and our hyperactive naturals turn around the look of the skin in 72 hours. And these are not, just random products that I've picked that some chemist tells me, oh, this is, this will be great. These are formulations that I've developed, and based on that strategy about that 72-hour synergy, and really things that will help to turn around the look of aging, dark spots, and even breakouts for every skin tone and type. And that's important too, because when you have a darker skin tone, there's some ingredients that you need to shy away from. So because you want to make sure that they're really going to have the effect that you want on your skin. So there's a lot of thought and intention that goes into every single one of the products that Verterra offers.
And you can see in your smile, you can see in your skin, and the audience is responding as well. They are sending you love. I don't know if you can see this from my side.
I can't. I wish I could. I got to figure out this whole thing.
But I'm going to tell you what they're saying. They're saying you can't miss your glow. There's someone that's saying they're sold. They're already sold on your products.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, 72 hours. And there's a couple of things that I just wanted to kind of highlight. So you're getting so much love on this side. And one of the things that you mentioned was talking about something happened in your 30s that all of a sudden now you're starting to see, wait a minute, that wasn't there before. And some members in the community kind of talked a little bit about, you're right, the smile lines came up. So people are connecting with your story.
Yeah.
I really want to highlight, I like that you talked about how sometimes the beauty industry will focus on one key active ingredient. Like I think it used to be, it was acai for a little while, and then it was hyaluronic acid for a little while. And I want to highlight the fact that you talked about it's not about one product, one particular ingredient. It's about how they all go together. And I can really appreciate that you talked about how different skin types need different things. So what may work for one particular skin type may not work for for another particular skin type. So I really like that your products can work for a wide range of skin types and also of skin conditions. Because you talked about aging, because it's an interesting thing to be aging but still have acne.
Oh yeah. And that's like, isn't that the worst? That's like a double whammy of like, okay, what is happening here? Because those are two skin issues that are at the complete opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to beauty, because everyone in the US, everyone talks about, oh, we got to dry out that breakout. But aging is all about moisture, right?
Absolutely.
So the thing that is so important, and what I learned through my skin, and what I've heard from so many customers, is that really when you bring your skin back into moisture balance and you don't try to dry it out, drying out a breakout is not the best idea, especially if you're over 30, because it's just going to wreak havoc on your skin. You don't want to create a wrinkle while you're trying to get rid of a blemish.
Wow.
That's the worst. You don't want to create one problem while you're trying to eliminate another. And one of the things that I found to be just the absolute best thing when you're faced with kind of those dueling scenarios, right, is a high level of lactic acid. And lactic acid is such a fantastic workhorse ingredient. It is just a powerhouse for your skin. It wears so many hats. But again, I like to surround it with some other key supporting players, right? So, but lactic acid is fantastic for every skin tone. So from the fairest to the deepest, you're not going to get a rebound darkening effect that some ingredients can do on darker skin tones. And that's really important. When you're trying to even out, skin tone, trying to, get rid of that, they call it post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, the fancy phrase for the darkness, or the spot that can be left behind once a blemish is gone. You don't want anything that's going to make that worse. So lactic acid, if you don't have lactic acid in your skincare routine right now, I encourage you, it's one of the best things you can do for your skin. It not only boosts your collagen production, it really smooths the surface texture of your skin so you can get that glow, but it also, by smoothing that surface texture, because it's an alpha hydroxy acid, it breaks apart all that dead skin that's on the surface. And a lot of times when people are breaking out, it's, it can be because of that dead skin on the surface. It's trapping sebum, which is our natural oil, and bacteria underneath in the pores so that it can't escape. And when you do that, you will get a breakout. But lactic acid addresses both of those beautifully without drying out the skin. So that's something that, if anyone's, and it's not just if you're breaking out either. So if you are just concerned about, putting those fine lines and wrinkles behind you, helping your skin to look firmer and act younger, it's great for you too, because it will do that as well. But the added bonus is that it keeps your skin clear and doesn't dry it out in the process.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so you're getting a lot of love over here. And I
want
to make sure I want to make sure we address some of the comments that are coming in. Some people are talking about, one, they're saying they're learning a lot of new information. This is so very informative. And people are saying they want to glow like yours. And some people are offering some tips around wash your face before you go to sleep at night. But it's also very important to wash your face with the right product. So speaking of that, can you tell us a little bit about your line? About what people would get if they purchased your like a package?
Oh, you bet. Well, one thing that I'll touch on with both of those questions. So cleansing your skin is so important. And I always say twice a day. There's some people that think, well, do I really have to cleanse in the morning? Because, if I cleanse when I went to bed, I'm not wearing makeup. Do I really have to cleanse in the morning? Absolutely. And this is why. Because while you're sleeping, your skin is, pushing through oil you may have perspired through the night. You want to start off with a clean slate and actually wash away any of the nighttime products that you put on so that you're giving your skin a brand new, fresh, clean slate for the day and applying your daytime products. Whether you choose to apply makeup or not, it will really make a difference in the quality of your skin, the beauty of your skin, and that glow. And this is what I have. Two products here. These are, I call it our two-step glass skin treat. So if you're familiar with a lot of articles that talk about, the Korean beauty, 10 steps to glass skin. Well, Jessica, I do not have time or patience for 10 steps. Hence the whole 72-hour thing. So these are our answer to glass skin. It's 2 steps, 2 minutes to a great glow. Wow. And so that's key number one for the glow, to answer one viewer's question. But as far as cleansing, I am a big, big advocate of not using foam, like a traditional foaming cleanser, over 30. Because again, once we're over 30, we really have to change our mindsets to not focusing just on hydration, but treatment with every step.
Okay.
To keep those wrinkles at bay, to really help boost that collagen. When we have more collagen, our skin is firmer, it's smoother, it looks younger longer. So this is a cleansing serum. It's the first cleansing serum. And when you apply it, it comes out like a lotion. And I can show you here.
Oh, yay.
So when you apply it, it comes out like a lotion. But when you apply water, and I'll start rubbing it in, it transforms into a serum. So you're not going to get any foam, but what you are going to get is a gentle, deep clean. It removes every trace of makeup, and it brings your skin back into balance. So your skin is left soft. It's not left tight. And that's great for when you go to put on your moisturizer. So you're not going to be using up your moisturizer faster than you should because your skin has been stripped of moisture. So and I mean, you can already just see when you rinse it with this, what you want to do, because we don't have a toner, and it's by design with this so that you can have that serum left behind. When you rinse your skin, you just want to pat it dry because you'll feel that slip, and it's the serum. So you can already see the difference just with a cleanser. So, and then I'll put on a little bit of the Dramatic Transformation Cream. So this, again, is the homemade product. And I'll put that on over top. And it just gives you a great glow, an absolutely great glow that you do not need a moisturizer or, excuse me, a highlighter for.
You can tell the
So
difference.
that's a great way too. And if you're really like right now, this whole quarantine is throwing everybody's skincare routines off. It's kind of throwing their skin off. There's some things that happen when we are stuck in an enclosed environment 24/7. It really dries out our skin because I don't know where you are right now. It's snowing again here today.
Wow.
Which I'm not very happy about. But whether you're in forced heat or in air conditioning, there's no moisture. So you really have to put moisture back into the air and back into your skin to make sure that you have that glow and that your skin's not being robbed of it. So having a humidifier while you sleep, having a humidifier wherever you're working in your home, if you're working from home, that's really important. Making sure, again, opting for a cleanser that's going to put moisture back into your skin and not strip it. Using a moisturizer that's going to have that deep moisture, that lactic acid that's really going to help you with that. Those are all things that will really help your skin to come back into balance, not have that dryness and flakiness. And if you need it, by all means, put a face oil over top of your moisturizer. You want to pat it in instead of rubbing it around because you don't want to disturb your moisturizer, but patting it in will work wonders.
Awesome.
So you've got those are all things that help get your glow back while you are in isolation.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad you said that because some people are wondering, why is my skin dry and I'm not out in the weather? But it's because you're not out in the weather that you're not getting that moisture. Yeah. So we've got 2 questions that have come in that I think you may be able to answer all in one answer. But one, people want you to repeat the names of the 2 products and they want to know, is this a set that they can purchase? And thirdly, to that as well, I really like that you said 2 steps, 2 minutes. If you can add in there, what should people be adding in their routine? Is this sufficient when we're just doing the 2 steps, or do we need to go out and buy all those 10 different products and things like that?
Yeah, I'm all about minimalism. So this is the cleanser I use every day and night. This is the first part 1 of the 2 steps, the refining treatment cleanser. And then the second part is our dramatic transformation cream. Hopefully that's, and it has SPF in it because believe it or not, even while we're indoors, we still need to wear SPF because the sun comes in through the windows. Just like if you think about, studies that they've talked about where, in America, there are more sunspots on the left side because we're driving on the left side, right? And over in Europe, it's the opposite. They have more sun damage on the right side. So we just still need to be remembering to apply that SPF while we're indoors because the sun comes through our windows. At night, I do encourage a great night cream that will actually help to reduce redness and flakiness. So our restorative night cream actually is award-winning. It's pretty great. It took me a few years to be able to make this because what I wanted to do wasn't actually readily available from ingredient makers and things like that. So it has platelet-derived growth factors in it that have more than 540 skin-important proteins and peptides that are all focused on one job, and that's skin rejuvenation. So it's super nourishing. It even takes away flakiness if anybody uses any type of prescription topical products that typically dry out the skin. Takes away that flakiness, takes away that redness. So I would say at the very bare minimum, those are 3 things that you need, a cleanser, the day cream, and a night cream. And your eyes are super important too. So the eyes show age, more than other areas on the face because the skin's so thin there. So we have to be, delicate with that area. So a good eye cream that will help to reduce dark circles and puffiness and also smooth those fine lines. So we have an eye cream as well. It's called Corrective Eye Concentrate, and it does all 3 of those things. And I have a great how-to video on how to use every single product and so that you get the best benefits out of it. I have a technique for applying eye cream, and I always start at the inner corner Move the eye cream out and around, come up on the brow bone, and just keep doing this circular motion, because it actually, you're getting the eye cream into where the circles are darkest right there. But then when you move your finger out, and I always say apply like a good medium pressure, you're pushing out any fluids that are accumulating right there. So you're helping to push them out and depuff at the same time. So that's important too.
Okay.
And then lastly, I would say your neck. Your neck is one of the most, overlooked areas, but it will show age quickly. I mean, I'm seeing 30-year-olds that have, deep horizontal wrinkles because guess what they're doing? They've got those phones and those tablets and they're looking down at this. So it's like you've got this 8-pound, bowling ball that you're putting at an angle, and when you look down, you're creating wrinkles. So besides using a neck serum, I always recommend a serum. We have a smoothing neck serum that really gives some really great results. You want to make sure you're applying it always upward. Some people will go like this back and forth, but you really want to make sure you're applying it upward in that diagonal, and use firm strokes, like you were getting a massage, because that will really work it in. You really want to press the active ingredients into your skin, and make sure you hit right here too, because on your collarbone, you get a lot of crepiness. And also beyond product, when it comes to your neck, if you can get yourself in the habit of holding your books and your phone and your tablets up at eye level so that you're not looking down as much, that will help too, believe it or not.
Absolutely. I believe it. There's studies that talk about how people are having neck injuries and headaches because of it. And it actually is a term now called text neck. So you just taught me that text neck is not just the weight, but it's also creating wrinkles in your neck. I'm learning something new too, you all. And this is welcome.
I always say turkeys belong on the Thanksgiving table, not on your neck. We don't want turkey neck. It's not a good look for us.
Absolutely. Let's see. Are those two products? Okay, I'm reading some of the questions. Okay, so is it for all skin types, even if they're sensitive?
Yes, even if you're sensitive, because we have some folks that have rosacea that use our products, and they've had great results in preventing their flare-ups. So it definitely can be used by, if you have sensitive skin, if you have dry skin, if you're a combination or oily, you can definitely use it. And again, whether you're fair or deep complected, because it's all, my whole position on it was that, I don't expect everybody else to get, super into and geeked out over ingredients, right? I feel like it's my job to make it easy. Like that's how I can serve. So I really focus on taking the complexity out of putting together a really effective skincare routine for you. So this won't, they won't dry your skin. It's not going to make your skin oily, but it's going to make your skin come back into balance. And there's nothing that's going to cause a breakout in any of our products, because believe it or not, I'm still breakout prone, even though I'm going to be 50. And I find that with other people too. Sometimes, they're either breakout prone or they aren't. For me, my breakouts are driven by ingredients. So I make sure that I leave out, any ingredients that tend to be pore clogging, so that even if you are breakout prone, you don't have to worry about that when you're using these products. That should be the last thing that you have to think about.
Absolutely. So I see some people on this side who are excited about these products, and I want to make sure I say a couple of things. One, if you missed any part of this conversation, you missed a whole skincare class. So you need to watch this on the replay. It's going to be, thanks to Swag Her Magazine for bringing this interview. It's going to be on their story. It's going to be on their YouTube channel. It's also going to be on my YouTube channel. So you can check back in. You can, like Bethany said, she has a whole series of videos to make sure that you're able to use the products well, which is what leads me to, Bethany, how do people get in contact with you? One, to find the videos, two, to buy the products.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and we're doing something really exciting right now. Until midnight tomorrow, when you buy a product, we are giving a product to the healthcare worker of your choice in your community. Wow. So we really want to give back to our frontline heroes right now. They're really you know, they're sleep deprived, they're self-isolating in their own homes, you know, from their families. So we want to do something nice for them. So if you're interested, just go to verteraskincare.com. It's Vertere skincare.com. And whatever you purchase, whether you purchase an eye cream or, you know, 3 products, whatever you purchase, we're going to send everything that we're going to mirror that and send that for free to the healthcare worker of your choice. So if you have a loved one, a friend, someone in your community that you know, that, you know, is a healthcare worker, and, you know, you want to do something super, super kind for them, just in the order details box, what you'll do is just put their name, the hospital where they work, what their role is, if they're a, you know, a NICU nurse, an ER doctor, whatever they are, their mailing address, and then just their email, or, you know, if you don't have their email, just tell us to use your email so we can just make sure that, you know, we have something to put in because UPS, FedEx, they all require that, and we can make sure that it gets delivered to them. But yeah, we're doing that right now. But yeah, verteraskincare.com, Vertere skincare.com, and that's where you can see how to use. There's videos on each product page to show you how to use it. And if you have any questions, you can always get in touch. You know, just we have a contact form on the website, and happy to answer any questions. And Jessica, you brought up a really great point about the stress. Stress really does a number on our skin. There was someone had done a study, this was a few years ago, showing the effects of stress, and they documented, you know, a couple women that, like, before and then after a divorce, and their skin aged by 10 years. Wow. It was ridiculous. It was really noticeable. Wow. So you really do have to be careful with the stress. And I know everybody is thrown off their routine. I mean, everything's out of sorts right now because we're, you know, it's kind of throwing off our whole entire structure of our days. But, you know, beyond taking care of your skin, because, I mean, you want your skin to look healthy, to function healthily, to have that glow. I mean, for your emotional well-being, it's really important. It helps to de-stress yourself. You know, taking care of yourself is good for you, especially right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm so glad that you mentioned that. One, I want to make sure I repeat that everyone will go to verteraskincare.com. So not only are you making sure that you are fighting the signs of aging and caring for your body, you can care for those who are caring for us. So I want you to make sure you head over there. That's your first homework assignment. Your second homework assignment is to look at the products that you currently have. Are they giving you the results? Bethany just told you 72 hours over results, but honestly, in less than a couple of minutes, she showed you in her hand. Are your products giving you that? Or are you using the same product, keep buying it over and over again, hoping that you get a result, and not getting it? If you find yourself answering, yes, that's me, you just switch over to Vertere Skincare, because right in front of our eyes, we saw the results. We see it not only on Bethany's hand, but on her face as well. And Bethany is, like she said, she's very careful and meticulous about choosing the right products to put in this product to give you the end result of beautiful skin that is cared for. And it's not just the aesthetics. It's actually what's taking place, what your skin is drinking up. So look at the back of the products you're using. What are you allowing your skin to eat? Like, we want to be careful about what we're eating. What are we allowing our skin to eat? She's giving your skin the right and proper diet to make sure that we're combating the signs of aging. And like she said, stress can do a number on us. Not just on our skin, it can affect how we eat, how we sleep, how we interact with others. So as much as we can, we want to use products that are going to combat some of the stress that we don't have any control over. Also, and I'm seeing some more comments coming in. Okay. Yeah, some people said they take care of their lashes and lip gloss, but you also want to take care of your skin. And someone says, I was looking for something new in skincare. I look forward to purchasing. You're so welcome, Audrey Hill.
Thank you.
Yes, this is something, and I just want to take again a moment to say thank you to Swag Her Magazine, because they are the ones who procure the talent to bring to you all to transform your life. So we can see the transformational results that Bethany's products offer. And not only is she offering you that, but she's essentially coaching you how to use the product. You know, when you go to the grocery store, when you go to your local pharmacy, you just kind of see the lady on the box putting it on. But there's not really the step-by-step instructions. She's essentially bringing, yes, someone said your skin is so dewy. Absolutely. She's bringing the spa to your house and showing you how to use it. Not every one of us can go to the spa every day and every night before we go to bed. But this is the spa that's in your house. That's just transforming. So, Bethany, I want to make sure I'm not talking too much because, I mean, your skin is talking enough for us and your product is talking enough for us. So is there anything else in terms of products or services that you want the community to know about that you're in development for so they can stay in touch with you to know when those new products are coming out?
Well, I would tell you, because we're all quarantined and we can't get to our facialists, people can't get to their derms. If they go to a derm, anything like that, I've been doing the Sunday sessions, we call them the Sunday sessions, every morning at 9, where I go live and you can watch me walk through my skincare routine. And I'll show you how to do a facial massage. I brought, let me see where it is. You can use a little gua sha like this, or you can use your hands. So I teach you how to do that. But you see me, sans makeup, my hair up in a top knot, and I walk you through when we chat skincare while I do my skincare routine. And I'll show you new different devices that you can use to really up your skincare game. Because once you're over 30, like I said, it is all about treatment. And we can keep our skin looking younger longer. And if we're using the right things and doing the right things. So great product and a few key little gadgets can really go a long way.
So how do they connect with you for those Sunday sessions?
If they like on Verterra Skincare on Instagram, they will get notified when we go live. So they'll get the little live notification and they can join right in and ask questions, do their skincare routine right along with me.
Absolutely. All right, you all. So this is some more homework. Oh, let me make sure, autocorrect is telling me I don't know how to spell. It doesn't like me trying to put all the words together on autocorrect. So I'm going to post that here. I just post the IG page. So a couple different ways you can get in contact with Bethany. I want to make sure everyone knows how you can get in contact with Bethany. One, you can go to vertierskincare.com. That's the first thing you want to do. That's your first homework assignment. You want to go order that because you said it's at midnight tomorrow night or tonight?
Midnight tomorrow night.
Okay, so your homework before midnight tomorrow night, go buy your skincare because on Sunday you're going to be in the bathroom with your phone and Bethany. You got your own beauty coach in your bathroom walking you through the steps to take care of your skin. And then what I want you to do is to head over to Vertier Skincare on the IG so that you can already be set up. And then you can hear about what other services she's providing. Because I have an inkling that she's going to be providing some type of coaching through these products. Now, I got to keep my mouth shut because I know some things.
We do. But we have something coming. We have something coming. So, yeah, you definitely want to be the first to know about that.
You want to be the first to know about it. So that means you've got to follow her on Vertier Skincare. You've got to make sure you buy your products because that'll keep you in the know. And then check back in. Let Swag Her Magazine know you enjoyed this interview. Say, bring Bethany back. Bring back Vertier Skincare because everybody's over here loving your skin. Over here, Bethany, showing you so much love. So you know what? I just realized we've been here for almost 40 minutes and I'm just enjoying our conversation.
I am too. This is so fun.
It is. Now I know everybody's on their lunch break, so I know you've got to get back to your work, but I wanted to just give you a moment, Bethany, to give any last thoughts or anything you want to challenge the community in or just, kind of wrap up our conversation. Any party thoughts?
Well, if there's one thing that I could leave you with, just make sure, even though you may not feel like taking care of your skin right now, it's really important that you do. And it's more important than just how your skin looks. It's really important for you emotionally because of everything that we're going through right now. So make sure that you're not shortchanging yourself. That's so important right now. Make sure that you still are, doing your skincare routine and taking care of your skin because that is a way of taking care of you. And, that saying, you can't, pour from an empty cup. You still need to keep yourself filled up powered up, strong, and taking care of yourself is one way that we do that. So that's one thing that I do want to leave everyone with. And remember, if you do go to the website and you make a purchase, just be sure to fill in that, healthcare worker that you want to receive, free products in the order details, because we would love to have that impact in your community and give back to people that are helping to keep all of us safe.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is not vanity. This is not, just promoting yourself. This is actually taking care and maintaining yourself.
Yeah.
I had an interview conversation. We were talking about skincare, about the body yesterday, and I want to bring up that same analogy I talked about. We know that our cars don't function properly if we don't put gas in it, if we don't do the maintenance that it takes to take care of it. We know that if we don't get our roofs replaced or take care of that, or make sure that we take care of things in our home or get the warranty for those things, they're not going to function properly. It's the same way with our body. So if you're feeling uncomfortable taking care of yourself, if you think, oh no, that's too selfish, like you think about everybody else, I want you to think about how is your body going to function to be there for others. So you want to think about that. And you're also, especially for those who are parents or who are caregivers of young children, you're also teaching them the lesson about how to care for themselves. A lot of things that they're picking up on is not coming out of your mouth, it's your behavior. So when your daughters are watching you wash your face, or your loved ones are seeing you wash your face, and the care, like Bethany, I was just imagining, I was like, well, I can't wait to wash up my makeup this evening because I'm gonna give myself a massage. And I've watched Bethany's lives. They are so very informative. She is literally coaching you through and telling you why to do this, why you should do that. So you want to make sure that you're teaching people around you and your actions that it's okay to care for themselves as well. And I want to let you know, again, your homework. Head over to the website, get your products, buy a product for somebody else. You're already sending that product, and share. Make sure you share with somebody else. If you missed any part of our conversation, you can reach out to Swag Her Magazine. Our conversation is going to be on their story. It's also going to be on their YouTube and my YouTube. You want to make sure that you reach out to Bethany, because she said it. She said, you got questions? DM her. Send her a message.
Absolutely.
She's here to answer your questions. Now, if what's stressing you out is your career, why don't you send me a message? Because I am here to make sure that you go from your unfulfilling job to your dream career. And you're going to look stunning on that interview because you're using Bethany's products. So you got a 2-for-1 today. A great career with a wonderful face and skin and health when you walk in there. All right, you all. I'm going to put my website in the comment section. And I know that this is not going to be our last conversation, Bethany, because I could just see people saying, bring Bethany back. I know that we're going to have to have another conversation about this. So you all, again, I'm just typing in my email in the comment section. Make sure you check out Bethany's website. I typed hers in and I pinned it, and this will be on the replay. But make sure we're not missing any questions before we go. Let's see. Oh, someone said sharing this information with their husband. Absolutely. Men need great skincare too.
That is great. We do have, I will tell you, men do love our products because it's not a complicated multi-step routine. If we know our men, we know that they want things simple, especially, something like this. They want to do it, get out the door and go. They do not, if we don't have the patience, they especially do not have the patience for a multi-step routine. So the cleanser will be good for them too, because the lactic acid in the cleanser will help with, preventing ingrown hairs. So it's really good for them as well. And men love it. We've had, a celebrity hairstylist who's a lovely gentleman in New York City who swears by the Dramatic Cream because it got rid of his 11 lines so he didn't have to get Botox. So it works well for women and men. If you have skin, this will make your skin better.
I like how you said that. If you have skin. All of us have it. So it might be a battle. Who's that beautiful Mila? You and your husband may be battling over it. So why don't you go ahead and buy 2 sets so that you all can have your separate products, but it can be a great bonding experience or great alone time to make sure you take care of your skin. So I'm so glad you said that, Bethany, because you're so right. Men shave, and so we really want to make sure you take care of ingrown hairs, especially men of color, because they really have a tendency to have ingrown hairs. And she even said, all of you all caught it, but she said the gentleman didn't have to get Botox. So don't spend your money on plastic surgery. Just take care of yourself day after day, because this is something that's more affordable, more practical. And even with the plastic surgery, you got to go back and get it refreshed. So you might as well take care of your skin every day. Monitor what you put in your body, drink water, eat those healthy green vegetables and all that good stuff. But you've got to make sure that you take care of your skin, because green vegetables are not going to protect it when you go outside. You want to make sure you're putting on.
Exactly. That's so true. Because a lot of people think, oh, if I just, take care of the inside, it's going to make a difference on the outside. Well, sometimes that is true. My skin never was triggered by anything that I ate or drank. I know some people's are, but you still need to use good topical products, so products applied to the surface of your skin to keep it smooth, glowing, clear, bright, get rid of that hyperpigmentation if you have it, get rid of those dark spots. It's still important.
Absolutely. All right, you all, Mother's Day is coming up. Your Father's Day is coming up. So people who are expected graduation ceremonies didn't get their graduation ceremony, get them a wonderful product to say, I care about you, I understand. And then the two of you all can get on the Instagram Live with Bethany and create community around that coaching experience. All right, Bethany, again, you're getting so much love. I know that when you head over to your page, you're going to get so many more sales, because she is giving you all care in a bottle. She cares about the health of your skin, the health and appearance of your skin. Bethany, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you, Jessica. It was such a pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.
You're most welcome. And thank you all for all your love for Bethany. Again, don't just love her here. Go buy the product. All right, Bethany, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye. Thanks, Jessica. Bye. Bye, everyone.